Welcome, welcome. My name is Kim Sutton with Class 101 Peachtree City, and I'm here interviewing one of our wonderful parents that is in our program. And I just want to ask you a few questions. We are now with Katrina Sanders. We're going to be asking her a couple of questions about her experience as being a parent of Class 101. Do you mind if we ask you a couple of questions just to get your experience?
Absolutely.
Wonderful, wonderful. What did you find overwhelming for the college planning experience before you actually became one of our family members at Class 101 Peachtree City?
What I can say was overwhelming to me initially was the looming deadlines associated with the college planning process. My husband and I both felt that we were a bit behind in getting started and just really concerned about knowing exactly where and how to get started was a bit overwhelming for us.
Right, absolutely. Being a parent myself in that position a couple of years ago, I would definitely agree. It can be very overwhelming. Now that you are, though, a Class 101 family member, how do you feel different about the college planning process? What feels different to you?
What feels different to me right now is that there's a peace of mind in knowing that we do now have a plan.
Right.
And working in concert with just dedicated and accomplished professionals such as you guys, such as your team, being able to help us to navigate through this process has certainly given us a peace of mind.
Right. What do you know now just about that you didn't know before about the college planning process that you see now is so important?
What I think we have learned now is that the increased competitiveness, of trying to get our child into the colleges that she's interested in.
Right.
We certainly understand now the importance of highlighting herself, her skills, talents, abilities, accomplishments beyond just the academics that show her as a well-rounded individual, which is what colleges are looking for, as you guys have certainly stressed in our sessions.
Absolutely, because we know now it's more than is my student a straight A student? We want them well-rounded. And we absolutely know without a doubt that Robin is that student that's well-rounded, where we know that she's going to be a fantastic college student. And I appreciate how you guys are entrusting that process to us.
Thank you.
Now that you're kind of, not necessarily on the other side, but close to being on the other side, how do you feel about Robin's college plan?
I am both relieved and excited again that we actually have a plan.
Right.
And that we're working closely with your team just to make sure that we're hitting those benchmarks associated with college tours, application deadlines, scholarship opportunities, and so forth.
Right. Which, as you know, is so very important. It's one thing for them to get in college, but it's another thing. Now we have to figure out how we're going to pay for college.
Amen to that.
You understand, yes, there truly is a plan. And one last question. Being a parent now in this program, what advice would you give to that parent that may want to do it on their own, or they may be having some of those stressors?
I would say to a parent who may be having some misgivings or some stressors associated with the process is to realize that they are not alone, that we were there as well, and also encourage them to ask for help, to look for that support. Especially through a Class 101, if they have that opportunity to do so. You guys are the experts. You're doing it every day. And I think that it would be a good opportunity for them to have that stress relieved as they are working in concert with people who are able to help them.
And that's what we aim to do, is to take some of those things off of your plate, particularly as a busy professional. We try to make sure that we're there to support that family. So I think without a doubt, I appreciate you saying those things about how we're delivering on that promise. I do appreciate that. And now, very last question. Why did you choose not to do it on your own, though? With all these resources in the world, college planners, counselors, things in high school give you these resources. Why did you choose not to do it on your own?
There are a couple of reasons actually that we decided not to do it on our own, but I'll just highlight a couple. First and foremost, as busy working parents, we knew that time was of the essence, and so finding that time to do the research of how and where and all of those things, that was becoming a challenge. And we felt like reaching out for the support of, again, a team that has such as yourselves who has gone through it, not only as clients of 101, but just parents in general who have navigated this process. We knew that it would be the perfect fit for our family.
Yes.
Our daughter has certainly enjoyed working with you, and it's taken just the stress of this whole process by being able to work with you with College 101.
Oh,
so
good.
we're so grateful for the opportunity, and thank you for what you've not only done, but what you will continue to do as we keep going through the process.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it. Well, we love having Robin. She is a wonderful student.
Thank you so much.
So with that, I would definitely like to thank you for coming in, interviewing with us today.
My pleasure.
As we talk about your process being a Class 101 family member. And parents, I would just like to encourage that if you have any questions out there about the college planning process, that you can contact me at Class 101 Peachtree City, and you can sign up for a free consultation where we really aim to work and make college planning simple. Thank you.